Extra, read all about it. Extra, read all about it. Extra, read all about it. A skeleton goes into a bar and orders a beer and a mop. Extra, read all about it.
Take the next left. Cross over, keep going straight. Next left. Go right just now. Straight on here. Take the next left.
Officer needs help, 103 and east.
Straight on. Cross over, keep going straight. Straight through the next intersection. Straight ahead. Right turn. Straight on.
KGPL to any unit. The 459, they're now at 267 South Main. Unit to handle code 2, identify.
11K responding. Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, it's a 459, they're now 267 South Main Street, Goldberg's Drugstore, code 2.
Sounds like another dope fiend looking for a free fix. Straight over. You need to take the next left.
Now you pennies is hiding from me. I will find you all and eat you. Yes, sir. Damn! Why these places have so much preparation H? Ooh-wee! Pennies give me speed. What are you doing?
Get the hell down from there, you lunatic! You really need to lay off the
You
pills.
lousy bastard! Do it again!
Wake up, Cole.
Goddamn Harry thinks he can get fresh whenever he pleases.
Straight through the next intersection.
On Josh driving a £380,000 boat, he's feeling the pressure.
All units, officer needs help. 333 South Main Street. 333 South Main Street. Officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Car 11K, we'll handle the help call.
11K, your help call is a glow blown in jewelry. 333 South Main Street. It's code 3.
With temperatures inland set to 40 degrees, some families have decided...
Left, coming up.
Gambling elite passengers Tony have...
What's the situation? We got a hold-up on Sour. 3 guns locked themselves in with 2 hostages. I tried to go in through the front, but the place is a fortress. I nearly got a mouthful of lead from my trouble.
All right. I'll see if I can get in through the back.
All right, I'll stay here and keep them busy.
Let's go. Try the back.
While Jason and Tony bake in the heat, the mood is much more serious down in the galleys. Fleet Health Inspector Shannon has arrived from head office and nothing is escaping her.
If somebody's a little rested. This is clearly not me. It's also not supposed to be. Upside down, right way up. How's someone going to touch this and check everything?
Inspections happen twice a year, and in the end, it's Hotel General Manager Craig's neck that's on the line if she gives them a poor rating. Failure is not an option.
Throw out the guns.
It's causing a little bit of anxiety. All they can do now is wait for them.
Stay down.
As Josh is getting one step closer to hanging up his L-plates after more practice.
Stay in cover. I've got you, Phelps. I'm gonna put holes in you, asshole.
Staying on board, others are facing...
Move, move! Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Let's go. I'm now. Timothy is... passengers at the 72-pound...
Let's move forward! Give me some cover!
But absorbing all the information is proving to be taxing.
The Virgin Mary something I didn't hear the rest.
You're talking about!
Church was built
Put the weapon down now! Keep moving! Quick, up the stairs! Get after him!
Sell this now. Basically, it's Roman, it's old, it's pretty, lots of flowers.
As Timothy and his tour group make their way back to the ship, worrying news reaches the bridge about other tours whose return is delayed.
Bridge, Andrew. And roughly how many buses? We're looking at about 11 buses. Yeah, okay. There's been a fire on the main motorway. So what's happened is all of our tour buses have been stuck in the, what now is a traffic jam.
Forest fires caused by the heat wave are delaying tour buses. And until they're back,
Put the weapon down, now!
holding up thousands of passengers.
You fucking ass for it!
This house where the fire was, there was a structure and a couple of cars were on fire.
It was pretty intense. Some part of the highway, like you couldn't even
See through the
see
highway.
through the highway. It's crazy.
There is, however, good news for bar manager Michael.
Car 11K. I've been involved in a shooting at 333 South Main Street. Globe Loan and Jewelry. It's code 4 now, but the suspect is down. I need an ambulance here. And notify my supervisor and the coroner.
120 bottles of Prosecco.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. Your supervisor will be notified. All units 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at 333 South Main Street. Globe Jewelry
Copy,
and
sir.
Loan.
Last of the delayed tour batches is finally returning.
Another bus coming. Awesome. Welcome back. This way back to the ship, just by the white marquee and into the terminal, please. Bridge for sure. Good evening. Just to advise, all tourists are back.
There's relief that everyone is safe and the ship can finally depart. Before sail away, Chef David is hoping there's good news for him too.
Hi, Craig.
The health inspection report is in.
Alright, so I have the report here. We just came from the office.
Okay, give me the breaking news. Don't keep me hanging.
She was very complimentary of the cleanliness, knowledge. She thought it was one of the cleanest galleys she'd seen in her inspections.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Very good. I just kind of feel like there's kind of a big weight lifted off my shoulders.
You know, if you get results like this, it means that I'm getting to you guys. So it's a win-win situation. I'm over the moon.
Spirits are also high for Campbell, whose bar is now fully stocked again.
I'm very glad because we're now back in business. No more complaints, so it's good. I'm glad.
This is the captain speaking. Now it's time for us to be getting
And with the health inspection over too, it's time to
Straight ahead here.
Next time,
This is not even the last 10 minutes.
Chef David
Straight through at the next junction.
supplies threaten to run out.
You never have a day where everything is smooth. You know?
The competition hots up as passengers nominate their favorite staff. And one of the ship's most important instruments goes wrong.
Cross over. Keep going straight.
Next tonight here on ITV, we're following the emotional stories of a firefighter and a celebrated children's author who are currently going through incredible transitions in brand new Transformation Street.
Next left.
Paul, sharing his taste for life with better call and documentaries. I'm afraid Alex died. You went for a scan. You said it was reassuring. Mr. Bowker, are you telling us the truth? Yes.
He's lying, and nobody wants to do anything about it.
What we do here is difficult enough without someone. Here, what you did is much the same. Once more.
Brand new thriller, Trauma, this February on ITV.
Turn right here. Left, coming up. Straight ahead. Right turn.
Remember the Route Master bus? Now you can build your own authentic replica Route Master. Own your piece of British transport history. Build the Route Master. Issue 1, just $1.99.
The Harvey's New Year New Style event is now on. Great offers like this bulletproof sofa, just $7.99. This three-seater sofa, only $5.99. Own British made, available in over 50 fabrics and delivered within
Straight through the next intersection.
stylish bulletproof, now only $8.99. With interest-free credit on everything. So it's out the old and in with the new. Shop in store, by phone or online. Save up to 50% on Harvey's New Year New Style event. And soon.
When guys shave, this is what they do to try to get every hair. This is what we do. Shaving rebuilt with Gillette FlexBall technology. Moves like no other razor. It responds to the contours of your face. Gillette.
But no need to worry, right? Wrong. Hey, most problems are what dumps in.
Straight through.
Tackle them, tackle most things. New or the Young Mineral Repair Toothpaste. Its active repair technology helps rejuvenate gums and repair them.
Take the next left.
Helping out? Helping me?
New Gum and Enamel Repair Toothpaste. From Oral-B. Brush like a pro. Sarah has gotten used to Jack's smell in her home. Yes, she's got nose blind. She thinks it smells fine, but her guests smell Jack. Well, Jack's home. And his furniture. Ambipure plugs continuously eliminate odors you've got used to for up to 90 days. Leave a light, fresh scent. Plug in Ambipure so you and your guests can breathe happy.
Left here.
At WeBuyAnyCar.com, our customers gave us a 9 out of 10 score on Trustpilot. Enter your reg number now at WeBuyAnyCar.com. Now are you going to get to the interview gallery, virgin trade, or coal, or rather, standout ballet, or thrash metal?
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Spandau. Metal. Well, Valerie?
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. Oh, we can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Now on ITV, we follow the emotional
Let's check the
stories
place
of a
out.
firefighter and a celebrated children's author in brand new Transformation Street, which contains graphic scenes of surgery and nudity.
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Today is D-Day. All of this won't be the same again. I'm a woman with the wrong body. I've no interest in people.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
Across
Across Britain today, it's estimated that 130,000 people are united by a common desire
Maybe Adrian
to
was a
change
patron.
their gender.
And I should have an address.
Are a fact of life. They're in your workplace. They're at your school. They're on the bus. We're all just trying to do what everyone's trying to do, which is live. To be happy.
Whether on the NHS or privately, the number of adults seeking medical intervention to change their identity has more than doubled in the last 5 years. And there's a street in London that's home to one of the leading private clinics.
Lie down. Make yourself comfortable.
London Transgender Surgery. This is Sinead
So.
speaking. How can I help you?
Your friend of
For the
course.
past year, we've had exclusive
Yes,
access to life-changing moments. Everything from makeovers and voice coaching
He seems very concerned about
to
you.
the final
I have these visions.
irreversible surgery.
These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head.
Thank you so much. My name's
My skull,
Diana. It's fantastic.
it feels like it's in a
I
vice.
want to give you something to calm your nerves.
Come to us having made a conscious decision to change their identity. And that is a huge decision.
This week, we discover how much being in the wrong body can stop people living their life.
I have never had
I want to take you on a journey.
never been married or get
Journey
pregnant.
back. I want you to remember
I've always felt
the
like
good
I'm a
things
woman,
about your
and now I'm
past.
going to do something about
Occasions that made you laugh.
We reveal the intimate secrets of passing in your chosen gender.
If you want me to see as blank, you got the package there.
And we meet a firefighter who sacrificed everything to be herself.
Wow. I'm just seeing for the very first time, really, me.
I think we are the last chance for some people.
This is where I was at.
We're enabling them to be the person they wanted to be part of that. It's just really great, really.
Probably nothing.
London Transgender Surgery. Hannah speaking.
This isn't
How
what
can
we're
I help?
looking for.
Mr. Inglefield specialises in transgenders, so he does the actual gender reassignment, but he also does a lot of breast augmentations and facial feminization. You're welcome, thank you, bye.
London Transgender Surgery is run by plastic surgeon Christopher Inglefield.
Hi, Tyler, how are you?
He works with female to male and male to female adults at all different stages of transition.
Do you want to take a seat for me? Thank you.
The process has many steps, from psychological analysis to hormone treatment, and for those that choose, surgery.
I told my mum at the age of 4 that I wanted to be a girl, but say back then it was not known. Nobody knew about it, so my mum was like, it's just a phase, you're just going through.
Yeah. My dad, actually, has got this habit still calling me boy. Okay. Sorry, I know that you're my daughter now, but you've got to realise that...
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Like that.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Hi, my name's Gina. I'm here for consultation.
No problem. If you would like to take a seat, thank you.
The first patient today is author Juno, who was born male. She's here at the clinic to discuss surgical procedures to get rid of her masculine facial features.
So where are you from? I live in Brighton. Okay. Originally I'm from Leeds up north. Right, okay. But now I'm just down in Brighton.
There's a lot of trans women there, I notice. When I'm down there, I always see a trans woman walking in the street.
It's me. Hi! I'm the only one.
For as long as I have memories, I remember wanting to be a girl and strongly feeling that I should be a girl. I felt that if I behaved myself and if I prayed and if I wished hard enough, then maybe I would magically turn into a girl. But there was no way at that time that I could have possibly known it was going to be an option.
Are you going to have
My forehead.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Get a man washed out of my head.
Yeah.
Have you travelled hard? Facial feminization surgery is rarely available on the NHS, and although it costs anywhere between £6,000 and
Not much help.
£20,000, it's the most common procedure the clinic performs.
Hi, Gina. Facial feminization is the #1 request.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Because that's how they present to the world. They cannot hide those facial features.
I've been living as Gina now for 18 months, 2 years. But a lot of the stress in my life is actually...
That can't be right.
Because Because I think when I'm sort of on trains and buses and stuff, sort of people sort of clock me and then sort of think, oh,
No,
hang on a minute.
that won't work.
I think
That looks wrong.
Every single time you step outside the front door, you worry. Like, are people going to say something? Are people going to
Doesn't go there.
You know, people stare.
the hairline and the bit of brow bottom that I've got is a bit of a giveaway. And also my Evans apple.
Can I just have a look at those areas? There are some features that are...
That can't be right.
Male dominant features, and that's the brow bottom, the forehead ridges, a very large square chin can be obviously very masculine. So my role is really
No,
to change
that won't
those
work.
features.
That looks wrong.
Soften them into a more feminine appearance. I can probably bring this a little bit lower, just to give a little bit more curve.
Doesn't go there.
The big thing is getting rid of all of this. The very, very marked brow ridge.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Transition in a female. Right. It'll make a huge difference for you. But it's all doable. It's all doable. Okay. It's all doable.
Juno grew up as James with a younger sister in Yorkshire. Should be leaving for about 10:30. Is that alright? I'll see them then. That's fine. Her parents split up, and although she remains close to her mum, today she's visiting her dad, Ian.
It'll be nice to see Dad. In the end, he stepped in and offered to cover some of the costs of my surgery, which was really lovely because we haven't always been that close. I think society has sort of taught my dad what a father-son relationship should look like. And all through my childhood, you know, he would take me to football matches, he would take me fishing, and those just weren't things that interested me. I never wanted to be a boy.
Juno didn't know people could change their gender, and grew up thinking she must be a gay man.
This must be
Become
Adrian's.
the successful children's author, James Dawson.
That picture would have been
Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
and 14. That was the last author picture as James. I think I was looking quite hot there. I would kind of definitely chat myself up. That's the whole point. You know, it didn't feel like me. I was trying to be my own boyfriend, which is insane.
In the end, I realised that I didn't want to be anyone's boyfriend. You know, I wanted to be
To
someone's
my
girlfriend.
Adrian.
And so I decided to...
This thing gets more and more interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, very shortly the train will be calling at Doncaster Station. When leaving the train, please...
Juno came out as transgender, but the hardest person to tell was her dad. So in the end, she wrote him a letter.
Dear Dad,
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this
It might be a bit of a
house.
shock, but I'm sure if you think about it, it probably won't be. If I'd have known about trans people when I was a teenager, I would have said something then, but I didn't, and that's no one's fault. But over the last few years, I've done my homework and made the decision to transition. I don't expect you to be automatically cool with everything, and I don't expect you not to have worries and questions why people are trans. We just are. Nothing happens overnight, but slowly I will start to change. That said, rest assured the change is purely physical. I will always be me. I really hope that everyone can still be a part of my life and we can build a proper relationship. Take as much or as little time as you need to process this news and give me a call when you're ready. Love from James. Hiya, you're right. How are you doing? I'm alright.
Right, yeah? Go on, go on. Go.
It'll be 2 years since I sent that letter.
You said to, you know, digest it.
I'm
think
all
about
right
what
now,
you want to tell me for a couple of days. And I didn't want to wait 5 minutes. I just wanted to say, go for it.
It took me a little while to get my head around it, certainly was gay. But silly as it sounds, the switch from gay to transgender, I wouldn't say it didn't bother me, but I acclimatised quicker. I accepted it quicker. Juno is Juno. You're my daughter, and at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what anybody thinks to me.
Since the letter, our relationship has actually been better than it's ever been because he knows how to do a father-daughter relationship, and I can do a father-daughter relationship as well. And so everything is making a lot more sense now. Now, then, tell me what I'm having done.
Yeah. I'm lowering the forearm, the lowering of the
So it's actually 4 things.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
No, I have to all my own. Bless you. It's lovely that your partners can move me through.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. Very shady character. I told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Leading the team of nurses at the clinic is Mary O'Brien, who's worked here for 7 years. But her role isn't just clinical. Patients...
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that?
Because they've just told
Adrian practically lives there after work.
And it's a shock for everyone. And they do sometimes find themselves very alone, unfortunately.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
50-year-old Stephanie is having her facial feminization surgery tomorrow.
It's quite a thing to have a permanent alteration to what you see in the mirror.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So you can see where we are. Stephanie has a very strong nose, a very square chin.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
I disagree. It's horrible. I know, but sometimes we come out a little bit wonky. But sometimes it's not in the wrong body, but that's the story.
I'm not going to go to your grave looking like this.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
That isn't the real me.
Steffi's felt she's female since she was a child, but she didn't tell anybody until she got married.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
She never wanted to know anything about it. She never wanted to see Stephanie. And I thought I could live with that.
The couple remained together for 22 years, had 2 sons, and the family lived together on the Welsh coast.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
The wife, the lovely children, the good job, security. That's what people dream of.
Go on.
To me,
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
And realized she needed to live full time as herself.
it does sound selfish, it does sound self-centered. But I have to transition to live the life that I need to live.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
In any form of relationship.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
As if everything is wrong with you.
Morning, Steph. How are you?
I'm okay, thank you.
All ready to go?
Yes. Today, Steffi's having her surgery at the Weymouth Street Hospital.
I'll see you shortly downstairs.
What about Nicole? Mrs. Black. Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
Perfect. Harder. She's got big solid bones. Harder. Good hit. Good hit. Good hit.
Grab the phone. R&I could run down an address for Kavanaugh's in no time.
Getting rid of a lot of that bulky cartilage. So we have a nicely slimmed down.
Operator, give me R&I.
And that will bring everything much more.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks for your help.
To live as you are like to live. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Well done, team. It's about giving the ability to function as who you are. Simply about who you are.
There are two ways to start your day. Choose 4 layers of fortified whole grain shreddiness. Or not.
11:25, code 6.
Continue to respond, Ken. Fine, Panthers. Shreddy or not.
Discover the next generation of Nivea body lotion with new deep moisture serum and double the almond oil to deeply nourish your skin this winter. Give your skin 48 hours of
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
Take the next right.
special introductory savings on sofas like the Common Corner, just £779.
5 George, en route to 496 Broadway. You have another assignment here, Central?
Straight ahead. Turn left up ahead. Keep going straight. Keep going on this road.
Take the next right.
Talking about putting the brakes on his explosive success, and why now is the time to bring one of the biggest films of all time to life. Diesel tomorrow on Good Morning British.
Mr. Eagleton's done a lot of breast augmentations in the last 18 months. It's definitely a colorectal change for me.
The number of transgender patients visiting clinic is rising every year, and 80% of them are male to female.
But that's the way that I'm treated as a woman. It's completely different to the way I was treated as a male. But then I don't even like saying as a boy, because I was never really, we never were.
Go left just now.
Has been living for 7 years, and is here to discuss breast augmentation.
I would describe myself as a very late bloomer, maybe a little too late. Yeah, the clock is ticking, as it were, to get nearer to giving me the body that I feel that I should have.
20.5. Breast augmentation is a thing that gives our patients the feeling of being feminine. 11.5. My responsibility is to look at their anatomy and advise them towards the
Goes straight through here.
Like most trans women, Emma has been taking her Eastern
Straight ahead.
which has given her some breast
Straight on. Take the next right.
Was that because we never were...
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
Does that make you asexual then? I'm just asking.
Bourbon. A tall glass, no ice. Just bring me the bottle.
Right.
Looking for someone?
I wouldn't feel right having a sexual relationship with a man with my current body that I have. I want something that's so incredibly monumental that it is the right body.
Emma's breast augmentation is the next step, and she's hoping to have her genital surgery within a few years. But although her body has been male, she's felt female ever since she was a child.
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
He just refuses to accompany me to church.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Father hates
Emma
him.
plucked up the courage to
I don't know what
explore
to
who
do.
she really was, and visited transgender stylist Judy.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that.
But I didn't know
Tough brain.
anyone like myself. And I didn't think it would be possible for me to look feminine. The first time I had a makeover from Jodie, I looked in the mirror and it was somebody that I recognized as myself. Previous to that, I was looking as
We found Black's car, abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
that wasn't me.
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
It's all going the right way for you. Are you excited about it?
Yeah, I am. People keep asking
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
what this
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
Mr. Inglewood always aims to get a fully functioning vagina.
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Cosmetic. And what was the other one? Oh, sensation.
Yeah, sensation. It'd be a toss-up between sensation and aesthetics.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
Now, your orgasmic state is still intact now, so it won't change after you've had your reassignment.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it! Or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
Procedure compared to male
I
to
can't
female
decide
because
between the
it's
tuna fish and the chicken.
procedure requiring a much bigger team approach
I got drinking to do. You're getting nothing more from me.
to recognize centers within the NHS.
That cherry pie was delicious.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I'll go back to my drink.
Recently had chest surgery at the clinic.
What is the special of the day?
You want to have a look before we put the dressing back on? Oh my god. It's tiny.
His transition had a huge impact, not just on him, but on his mum, Karen. Bit by bit, my daughter was
I've met some pretty good liars in my time. People who sound convincing because they actually believe their own bullshit. Huh. The type is clever, hard to catch out.
Frank Morgan is not one of those people.
No, he is not.
I feel something uncomfortable in my body now.
The final stage for Lucas is genital surgery, which he'd have on the National Health Service.
How's that feel?
Yeah, it's good. Today he's been to an appointment in Hammersmith, London, to find out what the procedure involves.
You understand?
Most of it.
There's two options I'm going for. One of them is reticuloplasty, and the other one's phalloplasty.
The first one is the one where they work with what you've got, isn't it?
Yeah,
I did grasp that.
Yeah, so what happens when you're on testosterone is...
KGPL calling car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Message from Technical Services. Blood found in the abandoned Lincoln at the PE Freight Depot is not human. Repeat, not human. Compositional analysis reveals swine as the most likely match.
Roger, KGPL. Time to reel this guy in, Phelps.
Until obviously you have to learn surgery. I'll try and say this one. This is obviously it feels like skin, but obviously it's it as well. You can get one which is a standard.
11
at the back, and you have to wear a special pair of underwear with these. And in the underwear, on the inside, you've got a pouch right here. So the fabric down. The idea is sits like that. So there's your pouch. And obviously, that's against your skin. It does a lot more than just pants and bulge. It makes you feel different.
Take the next left.
It's supposed to imitate a bulge. So if you're out and about, you are feeling really conscious and you want people to really, sort of see it's blown.
Go right.
I see it as people thinking, oh, so you just fancy being a girl, so you did it. But it's not that at all. It's not, I fancy being a girl. I am one.
And
What they don't understand is this journey that we've all had isn't anybody would think this is a choice.
Straight through at the next junction.
Not too bad. That's still a bit tender. It's a little tender. Okay. How's the soft diet going? It's good. I can finish this.
Go left.
I can imagine, yeah. I'm just going to take this off for you now. Sorry. Well done. Right.
Turn right here.
Lie down. Excellent.
Go straight through here. Straight through at the next junction. Straight through the next intersection. Straight over.
Let's check the place out. Come on. Apartment 2.
I've always known she's there. But she's definitely there, doesn't she? She is for sure.
Introducing Telegames, your favorite TV shows in game form.
Help you, gentlemen?
LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from LA. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian.
Official yogurt of British athletics.
Mr. Black, get back here right now.
Stop right there!
It's over, Adrian.
And it all comes with unlimited ultra-fast virgin fiber. The full house bundle.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you can go a long way in this department.
It's always
better to check it before you chance it. At Capital One, we have Quick Check. It checks whether or not you'll be accepted for a credit card before you apply, without affecting your credit score. Quick Check. Check it. Don't chance it.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. ER is one Oswald Jacobs, says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going. Better go earn our pathetic wages. Not now. I got paperwork coming out of my ass. Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket. An abandoned vehicle. You catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
The clinic doesn't only perform surgery, it recommends other services to help patients pass in their chosen gender.
I need to get my beard made. That's the thing I get. I just wish my voice was better. So,
People call me Mrs. Barry White. That's so deep.
One common request is for voice coaching. For female to males, testosterone helps the voice to deepen, but it's a much bigger challenge for those going from male to female. Oh, please sit down. Christella Anthony is a...
Keep going on this road.
You hear about Adrian? Broad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience.
Things about how their voice gives them away or lets them down. Maybe it makes them socially anxious. Maybe it stops them going out. So today we're going to give you some ideas of basic exercises that you can do to change their voice. So
Take a left.
Have a go. When you say, that's it. Go a bit higher. Mom. Yeah, Mom. Can you do any more? Can you do a Mom? Can you do that? That's it. So there is range in there. So once you allow your voice to come into those places, you start getting resonances that come from here.
Left.
The structures here are much smaller than your chest. When you send sound through small structures, it makes brighter sounds. There's a level of work you've got all dismantling fears and inhibitions, and that's the big thing that holds people back usually.
how are we doing, guys? We good?
At the Queen Anne Street Medical Center around the corner from the
Phelps,
clinic,
traffic.
Mr. Inglefield
I'm Officer Houlihan.
are preparing for
Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle?
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Now that it's really here, it's a bit like, God, what are you doing? I lost my mind.
This is always an anxious time for myself and all our team because it's a big operation. It will take me 4.5, possibly 5 hours. Nice, please. We're just starting on the hairline incision, right? peel the skin and tissue off of the skull,
Hey!
which allows us
Get out of the shot!
the shape of the skull however we need to. Okay? Drill setup. Make sure it's on maximum.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
After shaving the skull, the next procedure is to remove a slice of skin to lower Gino's hairline, which together with her flattened brow, gives her a more feminine look.
We can actually see on her profile now, compared to where she was in the picture, the difference.
Optimistic,
in the
Cole.
brow. What we're trying to do is to create a very harmonious face. So with making the forehead smaller,
Doesn't tell me anything.
the facial balance, it's very common that we also need to make the chin smaller. Getting there. Slowly but surely.
Empty.
After nearly 3 hours, it's time for the final procedure, reducing the prominence of Gino's Adam's apple.
With facial feminization, all of these changes significantly improve their ability to live in their chosen gender. You got the face
I don't think so.
Juno surgery went as good as we could have anticipated. Now it's just making sure that Juno recovers well, and I think she'd be really happy.
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner. Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Everyone who's here, we're all brave, you know, all us travelling stars, we have to be brave, you know, that's true.
It's 6 months since Steffi's facial surgery, and nearly a year since she last saw her sons.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
She's back at the clinic for her post-operative checkup.
You look amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Things have settled down quite well. Good, good. Do you think we've achieved what you had in mind before your surgery? Yes. Yes. Oh, absolutely. Good, good. The nose, before, it was the focal point of my face. It was dominated your face.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
It's quite incredible. I've seen the picture before, and honestly, you look like the same person.
I'd had that face for 50
This is a crime scene. All of you move along.
Things are changing, but I'm very pleased that we've achieved what I hoped we could achieve. And it's such a pleasing result. Every time I look in the mirror, it's empowering. It look nothing but compliments for all my friends, my family,
How has it been with the boys?
There's some subtle improvements. Still haven't met them, but there's been a gradual increase in the contact. But that's research is coming in. I hope so. Good. With regards to my children, the 2 boys, I found out that my father, bless him, is actually behind the scenes, encouraging them to be and becoming him, which is special.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyway, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Because rocky, brave, because close, far, further, because lost and found, because hybrid, because life happens outdoors. Toyota RAV4.
Discover excellence, crafted with the finest cocoa.
Hey, I pay my taxes, so do some goddamn work. Los Angeles finest, huh? God help us all.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
See it after the surgery.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Just have some breast development.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, if you could come back and do something about those kids.
How about we bring you an umpire's mask?
Want a fuller breast. Because of the feminization that's achieved by a fuller breast. And that's where breast augmentation with an implant comes into effect. Stitch, please.
Life has so much more to offer. And I want people to recognize me as a woman, because that's what I am.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
It's 2 months since Juno's facial surgery, and she's now fully recovered and finished a book about her transition.
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Looking like a model, it was about looking like a woman.
Today, she's returning home to Yorkshire to see her dad and stepmom.
Every time I see her, it's physically different.
I think we've wrung this place dry. Let's find a game well.
They're the things that I notice more than anything.
Yeah, you ready?
Being a
You coming?
Yorksman, it can
Need
be
a game
quite
well,
tough
Phelps.
to be different. And I have a lot of friends that still find it hard to get their head round how I have accepted Juno. They seem to think that underneath this exterior, I must be sort of really upset. And I find it more difficult trying to explain to them why I'm not that way than accepting Juno. Good to see you.
The biggest change is psychological, because actually, if we're looking at my face, we're talking millimeters, like a millimeter here, a millimeter there. My hairline is a centimeter lower. But in my head, it makes
It's a stolen car, not the Lindbergh baby. What more do you need to know?
Now, I think that I have bought myself some freedom. Do you think I actually look any different?
Subtly. More feminine. But I'm happy that, you know, I don't have a daughter that looks so.
As long as you're happy, I'm happy. We're both happy for you.
Really, really pleased. She is definitely a more bubbly, happy person. I can't believe how much you look like your sister Joanne now.
Do you think?
Yes, I do, yes. It was the first time we'd sort of seen you as a woman, and I must admit, you did take a man to do a double
You must have
take.
taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value.
Basically. And I'm so proud she's mine. When people ask me now what children I have, I do say 2 daughters.
Surgery and operations don't make women. That's not what a woman is. You know, I'm still learning what it is to be a woman.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now. Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
Seeing the rest of the dressings are
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
difficult to put
Wrong person, Mrs. Matson. Sorry to disturb you.
another step towards.
Are there any messages for me?
There's just one message for you, Detective. A 4-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thank you.
When I look back at how my life was and how it is now.
Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
It is a life.
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
We can visit the Packard dealership or head back to Central and interview this Valdez character. Your call.
It's an incredibly freeing experience.
And do you feel any closer towards a relationship with someone?
Hopefully, you know, one day it will happen. I live in hope.
Clear this area immediately.
In Swansea, it's the day Steffi's been hoping for ever since she started her transition.
It's a very special day.
Show's over. Keep moving, all of you.
On Father's Day, exactly 1 year and 1 week since I left, we're going to reunite, and I'm going to see him for the first time.
Hey, isn't that the cop
It's
who
a
solved the
big
big case and
moment
got
for the
promoted?
two of us. I've kept him updated with the changes that have occurred, so he's seen pictures of me post-surgery, and I hope today that makes him will understand that it's me. Inside the package, it's me. And what I hope for ultimately is that both the children come back.
To be taking the next right.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Straight on here.
That the cameras don't come with her when she meets her son.
I don't want the presence of cameras to influence how it's going to go. It's so important to both of us. I don't want anyone to lose me. It's me.
Next right.
telling us what it's like to start a relationship whilst in the process of transitioning.
Do you tell people straight up that you're trans, or do you wait till things start getting weird?
And we trans women grappling with what it means to be a woman.
People say to me, oh, you look very feminine. What does that really mean?
Left, coming up.
Like a feminine man? A feminine woman? What does that really mean?
It's not any less of a woman after having one, and not any less trans. Not removing it.
Yes, we'll be following more incredible and emotional stories when Transformation Street continues at the same time next week. We'll stay with us for all the latest.
Right up ahead.
On the way. Tim Marlowe explores the legacy of the 19th century Parisian art collector in great art in 56K. 56 at this time.
Turn left up ahead. Right turn. You need to take the next left.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new Model 4 door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me. We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest.
Junk. I doubt it.
You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
One left.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4. No good. We need diplomatic plates. If you don't mind, we have a few questions. Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
And I know a shyster when I see one. You and Valdez are in this together.
Me and Valdez? I hardly know him. Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
Sorry. My mistake. I've had just about enough of you, Dewey. What's the angle with Valdez?
The embassy bought the car. When it comes in for service, Valdez picks it up. That's it.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards will steal anything the minute your back is turned.
What are you hiding, Dewey? Spill it. You don't want the LAPD getting too interested in this place.
So I hire a few illegals. It's cheaper than hiring returning GIs, and they have less attitude. Downside is, they're a little light-fingered.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman. Seems like you just don't know who you can trust these days.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're missing your calling. Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
Take a left. Turn left up ahead.
You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkies in color, and look what we have now.
Take this right.
Take the next left.
Straight over. Keep going straight.
Straight through the next intersection.
Turn right when you can. Straight on here. Turn left up ahead.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing? Wow, that sure looks like a beauty.
Well, you don't see that every day.
Any ideas?
Let's knock on Gabriel's door, see who's home.
Hey, keep it down, would you? My little girl just got to sleep.
Yeah,
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad. So how far along are you, Anna?
Nearly 20 weeks.
Right. So how's it going to be when you go into labor and he's not around?
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy.
Nothing significant. Don't think this is any use to us. Don't think this is going to help us.
Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Seems irrelevant.
Souvenirs are a dumb move.
Have you checked the garden shed?
Doesn't look like anything.
Diplomatic license plates.
Nope. No good to me. This doesn't pertain to the case. Hasn't given me anything to go on.
Behind you.
It looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
There is a tire.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricón that he is a man.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Then tell us where he is. If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line? That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last year. No wonder Delgado has such an eye for fine automobiles. We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
Dutchman, an Irishman, and a Scotsman walk into a bar. Bartender looks up and says, "What is this, some kind of joke?"
What's going on?
Left here. Take a left.
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
That's that.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Bought a Packard, Valdez? A snob like you doesn't drive an American car. I want answers or I'll smack you around the teeth.
William Dewey offered me a substantial bribe to make a purchase at his establishment. It is not unusual to make this kind of transaction in the civil service.
Well, tell that to the Argentine taxpayers.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the archangel. I have no surname.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
Are you a madman? This will cause an international incident.
Danny, Ben, Miguel, Tristan, and Teddy. Full lips. Ring any bells?
I'm sure we can come to some arrangement.
Gabriel, spill it.
A beautiful but impertinent boy. I mentioned rendezvous and the young man went quite insane. I thought he was going to kill me. I was prepared to pay.
We'll be in touch, Consul General.
I got this gadget whiz putting recording devices into the place.
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cars?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling the mother. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime. Straight ahead here. Straight on.
Continue the response time.
Straight over. Straight through at the next junction.
Take the next left.
Could be taking the next right. Straight over. Right here. Turn right when you can. Next left.
Suspect vehicles engaged in illegal street racing. Units to handle code 3 identified.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
Getting away. Step on it, Phelps. Take him out. God damn it, Cole. Hold it steady.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for grand theft auto.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricón. Valdez, I shot him. Now who's a man? I should have burned his fucking car.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
You have any plans for Weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
My sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore's immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Mouthpiece store stripped off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Hey, you think those Vice boys get any on the side? What do you want from me, Greenhorn?
Sorry, I just got a tip-off. I'm about to roll out. Why don't you go polish your war medal and leave me alone?
Do you always interrupt other people's conversations?
Another time, huh? I got a lot of work here. Do you mind?
You look like you were a big pain in the neck. Now I have a much lower opinion of you.
Goddamn Harry thinks he could get fresh whenever he pleases. Isn't that the cop that caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
Go left. Looks like the DA is going to press charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Straight through the next intersection. Cross over, keep going straight. Straight through the next intersection. Straight on here. Straight on. Keep going straight. Go left now. Next right.
All units to 211 in progress, 933 South Broadway. Any center unit able to handle identified?
Car 11 King responding. Go ahead.
Car 11 King, 211 in progress at the United Artists Theater, 933 South Broadway, 11K, code 3.
Now remember, you call the cops and I'll hunt you down. Got me?
Too late, asshole.
God damn it!
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Get up there after him, Phelps.
Reinforcements are on the way.
Straight on here. Straight through the next intersection. Go straight through here.
All units in the vicinity, see the security guard at 459 there now at 536 South Figueroa. Unit to handle code 2, identify.
Turn right here. Take the next left. Take the next right. Straight through at the next junction. You need to take the next left. Right turn, coming up.
All units in the vicinity, see the security guard at 459 there now at 536 South Figueroa. Unit to handle code 2, identify.
11K, go ahead KGPL.
Car 11K, see the security guard at 459 there now, 536 South Figueroa Street at Holscher's Textiles. 4 male suspects believed still in the building, code 2.
Officer needs help, 103 AD.
Where the hell have you been? 4 punks been helping themselves to the suits.
Oswald Jacobs, you work here?
Goddamn right I do. I've been watching the place for 10 years, waiting for something like this.
Calm down. Show us to the suspects.
You go first. How about I back you up?
LAPD! Stay down. Stay in cover.
All right, goddammit, all right.
Throw out the guns.
Find some cover. Clear, go. Stay in cover!
Car 11K, Shots fired and suspects are down. We're code 4 here, but I'll need an ambulance at 536 South Figueroa Street, Holcher's Textiles. Also notify a supervisor and the coroner.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner, and I'll notify your supervisor. All units, 11K advises code 4 on the shooting at Holcher's Textiles. The suspects are down. Code 4.
105 North Avenue, 52.
We'll be taking the next right. Straight ahead.
Suspects inside at 829 South Olive. Unit to handle code 2, identify.
Go right.
Central unit, 459 with possible suspects inside at 829 South Olive. Unit to handle code 2, identify.
This is 11K. We'll handle the 459.
Roger, 11K. Your 459 is at 829 South Olive Street at Silman's Jewelry Store. 11K, code 2.
Left here. Why not? You got a good track record with jewelry stores.
You got that safe open yet, or what?
Your girlfriend is looking over my shoulder again. I swear she says one more word.
Honey, it's best if you let him work. Floyd, you better hurry up. That was a hell of a crash we made getting in.
LAPD, hands up, all of you!
Jesus! Jake, Morty, come and blast this cop!
They're upstairs. Upstairs! This wasn't my idea, Mr.
You keep an eye on the girl.
Your move, mister! Come get me! This one's got your name on it!
There he is. Blast him.
I'm gonna put holes in you, asshole. Why won't you fucking go down?
Keep those hands up.
Give it up, LAPD!
Damn it. Hey.
LAPD, out of the car, lady.
Take this right. Take the next left.
Straight through the next intersection.
Straight through.
Continue the response, sir.
Keep going straight. Straight on here.
Straight through the next intersection. Go right just now.
Are you at frequency 2, stand by.
Straight through the next intersection. Goes straight through here. Straight through the next intersection. Turn left up ahead.
Stop, we're here.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male, name of Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the Yellow Brick Road.
Is that so? We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Phelps, you should take a look at the body. Poor guy didn't stand a chance.
Body traveled a good 20 feet. This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell. So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
I landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind. Addison has life insurance. We can notify next of kin. What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
She's all yours, Detective.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things look pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry.
Your information has been very helpful. We can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can, unfortunately, be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. We can reveal the root of the problem. Then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
So this is why everybody comes to Ray's.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy?
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
We've got a couple of leads to run down. You have it under control here?
Sure. As soon as the coroner gives the word, I'll finish up here.
I'm at a loss.
We've got to track down that Lincoln, Phelps. We find the car, and then we nail the driver.
Is somebody going to tell us what the hell's going on?
You catch all the good.
This is a secure area. You all need to leave. Clear this area immediately.
Go left.
So the wife was there when it happened, but then left the scene.
You're right. That's pretty unusual behavior.
She could be in shock. I saw some people do some strange things in the war after their buddies got hurt.
Maybe. Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. According to the patrons, her old man was a piece of work.
You don't think...
Phelps, the guy was run over. So it worked out well for this broad. So what? Maybe she deserved to catch a break. Who knows? Straight over. Go straight through here. Cross over, keep going straight. Next left. Right turn, coming up. Turn left up ahead.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna?
It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Admit it, you were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
You're being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crap games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit-and-run detective.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Messages, please.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thanks, ma'am.
He's good looking for a policeman.
Go right. Left, coming up. We'll be taking the next right.
Officer needs help, 103 AV.
Turn left up ahead. Take this right. Take the next right. Straight on here. You need to take the next left.
What the hell? We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
Turn left up ahead. Take the next right.
11:25, code 6.
Straight through the next intersection. Go left just now.
Go right.
That's the son of a bitch right there. William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
No wonder he killed someone, driving like this. Don't let that asshole get away. He's heading into the station. Go on, get after him.
Hold it right there, Shelton. Stop or I will shoot. How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
So, initial report came back with an ID on our victim, Lester D. Pattison of 182 North Hope Street. Captain wants us there double quick.
Units also needs assistance, 540 West 9th Street at Uncle Sam's Army Supply, 540 West 9th Street. Unit can handle code 2, identify.
Take the next left.
Right up ahead.
Take the next left.
Right turn, coming up. You're taking the next left. Next right. Straight ahead here. You need to take the next left. Straight through the next intersection.
Boo, you suck.
Straight on here.
Officer needs help, 103 AV.
Straight ahead here. Straight through at the next junction.
Take the next right.
Next left.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Boo.